Hi, I've got a great quiz for you. If you're up for the challenge, let's see if you can beat it. If you're a regular viewer, you can just move to the first set of questions using the chapters down below. If you're new, well, welcome, and let me show you how we play. Your challenge is score 50 points or more from the rounds and then face the star questions. First up, there's 7 multiple choice rounds, 5 questions each, and it's 2 points if you get the answer before the choices are shown, 1 point if you needed the choices. Then, in case you need them, you'll have 20 rapid-fire bonus questions. They're worth 1 point each. If you can score 50 or more, you'll have a choice. Take on just 1 star question, beat it, and become a Quizamp champ. Or take on all 3 star questions, and if you can get them all right, you'll be a mega quiz champ. The ultimate Quizamp title. Use a pen and paper to keep your score, or just play along for fun. It's quite simple, I'm sure you'll get it as we go. Our first round is questions all about blue. Finish the idiom. Once in a blue. Your options are Sunday, moon, or hour. That is moon. Name the 1980 movie starring Brooke Shields, shipwrecked on a tropical island. Deep blue sea, Into the Blue, or the Blue Lagoon. That was the Blue Lagoon. Common stock of a large, stable and well-established company is blue what? Chip, block or share? That is blue chip. The American music genre, known for its unamplified string instruments, is blue what? Roots, tree or grass? That is bluegrass. One of Johann Strauss II's most famous waltzes is the Blue Danube, Blue Rhine or Blue Thames. That is the Blue Danube. Up next, what am I? I'm going to give you 2 clues to an everyday object. If you get it right from the first clue, give yourself 2 points. If you need the second clue, it's 1 point. So if you're ready to guess, here we go. I'm full of keys, but can't open a door. I make music when you press my keys. I am a piano. I light up without fire and disappear with a click. Thomas Edison didn't actually invent me. I am a light bulb. I start tall, end short and melt as I work. At my centre is a wick. I am a candle. I can be cracked or played. I should never be taken seriously. I am a joke. I'm a type of bridge, but not one you can cross. I can improve a smile. I am a dental bridge. As you know, I try to keep this channel positive and cheerful as possible, but there's something that we need to talk about, and that is a real threat to your viewing pleasure and the future of my quizzes. That is the massive amounts of AI slop quiz videos that are coming out every single day. The algorithm doesn't care if they're good quality, if they're full of mistakes or not. If people are watching them, it keeps pushing them. And they're getting thousands and thousands of views, which is taking away views from real humans like me that make the videos and take time to make this quality for you and research the questions. Did you know only 17% of my regular viewers have actually subscribed and only 7% of those actually hit the notification bell. So if you really want to help and you want to protect the future of your quality quizzes, then please subscribe, hit the hype button, hit the like button, comment and do all those things. Because at the moment it's getting to the stage that if it continues like this, they're not going to be viable to make. And I really don't want that because I know you guys love them. I love making them and I want to continue. So please do those things, help us out, and let's get back to the quiz. Our next round is on Where Was I Born? I'm going to show you some famous people and your challenge is to name where they're born. Here we go. So where was I born? Your options are Germany, Austria or Switzerland. The answer, Germany. Do you recognise her? The first woman to win a Nobel Prize. Born in France, Poland or Denmark? The answer, Poland. And where was he born? If you're not sure, for 1 point, the options are India, South Africa or Thailand. The correct one, India. And where was this rock legend born? The United Kingdom, Canada or the United States? The answer, the United States. And the last one, a famous artist, Bolivia, Mexico or Cuba? And she was born in Mexico. Next we have starts with the letter C, so I'm looking for answers that begin with C. Which sea was the old name for Istanbul? Corinth, Carthage or Constantinople? That is Constantinople. Which sea is the green pigment plants use to capture sunlight? Chlorophyll, cellulose or cytoplasm? That is chlorophyll. Which sea is a shape with all points the same distance from the centre? A cube, cone or circle? That is a circle. Which sea is a famous lake in northern Italy? Capri, Como or Calabria? That is Lake Como. Which sea is the largest island in the Caribbean Sea? Cayman, Cuba or Curacao? That one, Cuba. Okay, I've got some great news because I like to balance things out. Thank you to everybody who voted for their favourite MegaChamp mug design, and I'm glad to say it's now available and it looks rather fancy, doesn't it? I will give you more details at the end of the video on how you can get yours. Our next round is Who's the Missing Actor? You'll get it as we go, so if you're ready, let's play. Can you name who's blocked out in this picture? If you need the options, Kate Hudson, Julia Roberts or Sandra Bullock? That is Kate Hudson. And who's missing from this picture? Christian Bale, Leonardo DiCaprio or Bradley Cooper? That is Leonardo. Do you know this film? Who's missing? Your options are Vince Vaughn, Will Ferrell or Owen Wilson. That is Will Ferrell. And who's missing here? Is that Matt Damon, Tom Hardy or Mark Wahlberg? That is Mark Wahlberg. And your final one? Jason Sudeikis, Owen Wilson or Adam Sandler? That is Jason Sudeikis. Up next, finish the idiom. I've got some common idioms for you. Your challenge is to finish them. Here we go. A picture is worth 1,000 words, 100 smiles, or more than gold. That is 1,000 words. Don't count your chickens. After they fly, before they're cooked, or before they hatch. The correct one, before they hatch. The ball is in your what? Hand, court, or pocket. It's in your court. Don't put the cart in the barn before the horse or on a hill. The answer, before the horse. You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear, from a pig's tail, or from hen's teeth. That is, out of a sow's ear. Our final multiple choice round before we get to the bonus round is on world records. What is the tallest building in the world as of 2025? The Shanghai Tower, Burj Khalifa, or One World Trade Center? That is the Burj Khalifa. Who holds the record for the most Olympic gold medals? Michael Phelps, Usain Bolt, or Larissa Latinina? The answer, Michael Phelps. Which is the heaviest dog breed ever recorded? A Great Dane, St. Bernard, or English Mastiff? The answer is English Mastiff. What is the world's largest spider by overall mass? Is it the huntsman, Goliath bird eater, or camel spider? It is the Goliath bird eater. Which fruit holds the world record for the heaviest ever grown? Your options are a pumpkin, watermelon, or pineapple. It was a massive pumpkin. That's it for the multiple choice rounds, because now we have the bonus round. 20 rapid fire questions. They're worth just 1 point each. They're not too difficult, and we'll check your answers when we get to the end of the round. I hope you pick up full marks. Here we go. Which is the D in LED? Display or diode? What number is X in Roman numerals? Harry Potter has a brother called Ron. Is that true or false? What is a boucherie in France? A baker's or butcher's shop? Which chemical element has the symbol Na? Are Brussels sprouts just mini cabbages? Yes or no? Name Fred Flintstone's wife. Leg before wicket refers to which sport? On which continent is Guinea-Bissau? The famous professional golfer is Jack Nicholson or Jack Nicklaus? Is Halloween Irish or Mexican? What's the central tube-shaped part of an airplane called? The first successful human organ transplant was a heart or kidney? What does the Latin word mensa mean? Table or brain? What shape are stop signs in most countries? Hexagon or octagon? Which starts on Ash Wednesday, Lent or Advent? Wall Street is located on an island. Is that true or false? Athletics races are run clockwise or counterclockwise? What's the main ingredient in guacamole? The city with the most French-speaking people is Paris or Kinshasa? Did you manage to pick up full points? Let's check your answers and see. The D in LED is diode. X is 10. Harry Potter doesn't have a brother called Ron. A boucherie is a butcher's. Na is sodium. Brussels sprouts are not mini cabbages. Fred Flintstone's wife, Wilma. Leg before wicket, that's cricket. Guinea-Bissau is in Africa. The golfer, Jack Nicklaus. Halloween originated in Ireland. The central tube of an airplane, fuselage. The first successful transplant was a kidney. Mensa means table. Most stop signs are octagon. Starting on Ash Wednesday is Lent. Wall Street's on Manhattan Island. Athletics races are run counterclockwise. The main ingredient in guacamole, avocado. The most French-speaking city, Kinshasa. So let's have a recap. First we had the multiple choice rounds. There was a maximum that you could score there of 70 points. Then the bonus round, another 20 points. So out of 90 points, your aim was to score 50. If you've done that, it's now time to play the star questions. And even if you haven't scored 50, play along anyway, just for fun. So for the star questions, you have a choice. Either play one, and if you get it correct, you can be a Quizamp quiz champ, or if you're feeling super brave, and I do hope you are, play all three, and if you get all three correct, then you would be a Quizamp mega champ. But before you make that decision, let's have a look at what the subjects are for today's final star questions. We have showbiz, geography, and legends. Now obviously I've seen the answers because I wrote the questions. So my tip for you today is go for all three. I know you can do it. Today you're going to become a mega champ. So if you're ready, let's play the final star questions. Actress Catherine Zeta-Jones is married to which fellow Hollywood star? Ulaanbaatar is the capital of which country? According to legend, St. Patrick banished which animal from Ireland? So, did you get those correct? Don't forget you can always just pause the video and give yourself a little bit more time to think if you need to. So let's check those answers and see if you got them correct. Catherine Zeta-Jones is married to Michael Douglas. Ulaanbaatar is the capital of Mongolia. According to legend, St. Patrick banished snakes. If you're now a mega champ, and I do hope you are, or you've been one before on a previous quiz, you can now purchase this rather wonderful mega champ mug using the link in the description down below, or use your phone and scan this QR code and it'll take you straight to it. This is the larger size 15-ounce mug. There's also an 11-ounce size. This is just for comparison. So I've got both of those available for you. I hope you enjoy that. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, a like, a comment, subscribe. If you haven't, please do that. It really does help keep us humans making quizzes. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.